I'm working on it. Give me a second. My God.
Sure.
Can I have a invite, please?
Oh,
No, you
you too?
cannot.
Jesus.
Well, good God, Ryan, excuse the fuck out of me.
Oh wait, why did I invite?
Why did
Yeah,
you say that this?
Why are you guys already here? I'm doing the wrong friend invite.
Yeah, right?
I was like, what are you doing here?
You strange one.
Technology's hard. We understand.
You get up there and A, yeah.
No, you know.
What?
I don't think you're older than me.
What?
So I don't know.
Don't sit on it. I don't want you
Dealing
to
with
get
water.
wet.
Life happens.
Shit happens.
Yeah.
It gets real fast.
Oh wait, I think you might actually be able to me. I'm not sure.
Get out of there.
Oh, a piece of candy. Oh, a piece of candy.
All right. Did I? Did you really just jack their stuff, you ass?
Oh. Lastly. One more.
What? There's one more.
Where you at?
I'm down here.
Oh, so you did this side of the wall, right? This one right here.
Yeah. That's where I
Oh.
went here.
So we to rip out this last one here. These 3 blocks going straight down. That's it. Got it fixed.
Oh, did anybody tell Roger to make sure about those added things on Discord? He's not got them.
Added
Oh, do
things.
you have
Authorized app.
Do you have StarNet?
Skynet on
Or Skynet, yeah.
unauthorized apps.
I think they're tracking me with that.
Yeah, they're tracking all their admins with that. That's how they found all of us.
How do you do that?
You open your little settings thing and then go to authorized apps.
It's on Discord. It's that little
Yeah.
thing, and there should be like a thing that says apps.
Setting things. Then user settings?
Yes, user settings.
Uh-huh.
You go down to
Authorized apps,
authorized apps. That's right. And
which is the third one.
right.
Authorized apps.
And if you have Skynet or PRG in there, they will be tracking you.
Oh, I have nothing in there.
Okay, then you
Oh,
can do it.
great.
Yeah, no, I was slow with them too. You know, slow figuring it out.
Yeah. No, because we found that out, and that's how they were tracking us.
I really don't. Look, if they did, I wouldn't be hurt. I would just be like, fuck them. I mean, if it was the same shit here, I would have done the same thing. It's like, I don't deal with it.
No, I know.
Today was a fucking nightmare. There was so much bullshit. Like, I
I
try to
know,
apply
bud.
for food stamps because I'm not getting on this stuff. I'm not
Mhm.
trying to eat through my business account, like my money. Oh my god, the people at fucking the food stamp office were like, so you have your own business? I'm like, yeah, I have my own business, but I'm not operating right now because there's no income. I'm not making any income. We were for lunch. How much money you got in your business bank account? I'm like, what business is that too? Well, we just need to know. Like,
No, you don't.
and I was like, what does it matter? I said, I got a little over, 5,000 at it. But, oh, okay. So you have access, and who else has access? I'm like, what the? Well, we just had to know because we're gonna. I was like, oh my god! And then they were like, so your rent, you cover it with your business? I said, well, yeah. I said, where I work out of is also where I live. Well, that doesn't make any sense. Oh
What?
my god, these fucking people. And they're like, how come you can pay your rent with your business account, but you can't? I'm like, because I can't use it for personal things. I can't go on fucking vacations with my business money.
No.
I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
what is these people don't fucking understand? It's like, they're like, how come you can't use the money to go shop? I can't do it for that. Unless I'm taking somebody out to dinner on a business trip and I'm taking them out to dinner, then I could deduct money from my business account to buy food. But it has to be for business purposes. What don't you understand? I'm like, oh my god. Like, they fucking treated me like I was in an investigation.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they shouldn't because everybody's on hard times.
And then I told him, I was like, I called him back. I was like, I don't need fine because I'm trying to do the business delivery thing. Well, you gotta understand, Mr. Seamus, we had to. Yeah, you don't gotta ask me a lot of fucking personal things, especially like about my business account and stuff. You know. But
It's like, no, you gotta understand. We're all on hard times. Stupid ass.
I should have said, do you want to know how big my penis is too?
Would you like a picture now?
No,
I
sir.
mean,
we cannot
I
accept-
I use it to make money.
Oh.
No. You little motherfucker. It's wrapped around my ankle and was biting me.
Oh,
My
it was,
penis?
wasn't it?
Oh, God, God
Wrapped around your
damn it,
ankle
Pratt
biting
Ryan.
you? Well, I know I was a little vicious. Baka and DJ's like, what the fuck kind of penis do you got?
You do some of those. I'm like, how did I get one of those?
Oh, hey, Baka, you some cement?
Cement,
you help-
not semen.
I need some, yeah.
Can you help over here? Like, can you finish like? Oh shit! Can you finish like down here?
I'm
Like I was like
dying.
flattening this out and like building it from here.
You come over
I can
and you
come
bite
back
my
and
leg
see you
again. I'm
sometime.
gonna string you up by your
We're
legs.
connecting it to the wall over there.
Okay, so you want it flat?
Yeah, it's gonna be flat.
Okay.
Mhm.
Basically,
Oh,
in
shit,
the
did I forget that?
as flat as this. So that should be fine then right here, right?
Yeah,
Where you're standing.
yeah.
All right.
Here. I don't know how much rebar you got. There you go. Got this for you.
Nope. Yes, I did. Ha.
Cool. Appreciate it.
Has Mick or Maddie talked about putting in like something like the deco bench?
Talk to- but put that in the suggestion because they may have forgotten about it.
Okay.
So I wouldn't mind having that back in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the deco bic was nice.
It is.
Dude, I tried learning how to code. It's so hard. Holy crap.
Well, it depends. Like front end's a lot easier than back end.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but
And I know
also
people
no.
that do both. Like they do front end and back end, but they're like senior developers.
I tried learning C. What's it called?
I mean, you could make a lot of money, man, if you learn it. If you know how to code. Like, okay, I met people that, so like for instance, like with my business, like my CTO, he runs a code school, and he could train you how to be a coder in
I
6
just
months. It's like
knew
one of
you'd
those
find
boot camps.
something you'd like.
I
Mhm.
can't fucking believe it. There's people that go to fucking college for 4 years to learn how to code.
Yeah.
And it's like the people in his boot camp is like one of the best in the Pacific Northwest. They literally land jobs at Nike right fucking away, making like $80,000 to $100,000
Oh shit.
in
Damn.
6 months. Yeah, it blows my mind. Not everybody. Like it just seems like some people are more sharper and faster at code. They learn a lot faster and just like they just get really good. Plus they know how to market themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Because I met people who went to code school like, I can't find a job, and it's like,
How
well,
can
with
you
that
not
attitude,
find a
attitude,
job?
you're not gonna find a job.
Mm-hmm. Depends on
know?
how good you are.
It's just not that. It's like because you got to market yourself. You got to know how to
Mhm.
market. Hey, that was the only way I knew how to like rotisserie and I learned how to
Mhm.
Roger,
DJ.
are you gonna
You
continue
see,
the
I'm in a
wall?
fucking conversation here. Jesus.
Jesus,
Interrupt me,
motherfuckers.
man. Like every goddamn time, man. I feel like I'm fucking burying your ass. No, what's up?
Are you gonna continue the wall like that?
Like what?
Or you are, like you're doing over there.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm going after the design like the Twin Towers. I shared it on the general. How
Oh,
it
you
looked.
did? I didn't.
Like
Oh,
front,
didn't
yeah.
see
so
that.
I can get an idea of what you're doing.
On the general?
Yeah, the 7 days that I chat.
Hmm.
Holy
All
shit!
I see is a cat.
Meow.
She goes,
I see a cat.
yeah.
No,
Wait,
in
what is
the
that thing?
in the 7 days to die general on the above.
Oh, that's gonna be
Piece of
That's a
cake.
weird different. That's a weird different cat.
It's a baby.
It's not a cat. Where are you looking?
Oh,
no, I'm
you
looking at
mean
general?
the possum?
No, that's a cat.
Yeah, that's my kitten.
Wait,
One
what
of my
general?
kittens.
Where are you guys?
Lobby.
No,
Lobby general.
in the 7 days to die up above us.
Ooh,
It says
not safe for work.
7E2D / general. It's a general.
Listen,
not-
listen. I found this not safe to work. Not safe for work.
Ow,
click on
you
it.
little munchkin.
Let me see. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at?
You
Oh, I see
little
it.
cooter snooter.
cooter snooter, huh? We're going
Yeah.
with that. I like it. I am okay with this. Oh,
Yeah, you're a little cooter snooter.
excuse
She's
me,
not-
heavy tits. Can I help you? No.
Huh?
TJ
Fuck,
with
that
the heavy
doesn't tell
tits.
me anything.
Somebody
I'm
laugh.
counting. I'm counting. I'm not.
You're pouting, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm counting.
Are you good behave? Good.
I guess we need to make some forges and stuff. DJ, we need to get like
They were throwing shit all off my desk. That's why they got in trouble.
Listen, should we make a base or not a base, but
well, I was making one down here. I was
Ow.
gonna put forges and stuff down in.
Ow.
yeah,
No.
let's just put our beds all together. Dude.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, what?
They want to snuggle with you.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm down.
I mean,
No.
I know I'm nice, man. Hey.
Dude, we gotta save
Right.
some space, you know? Time is
There's
money,
block
or
over
space is
here.
money.
That's strange. Roger. Can you come over? I can't
Huh?
place a block. I can't
Oh.
place a block over here.
Guys, you got zombies.
Pay attention now,
What?
boys.
Big tits behind you. Big tits right behind you.
And I mean, Baka, if you want our beds so close together, I might as well go to a massage
I
parlor that
can
is
get you some
self-service.
tomorrow.
Ooh.
I did. I
You
did.
need to take a
I
towel
might
and
have
just
some rooms for
put
you
it
at my
there,
place if you
sit
want
on
to
it.
go.
You're quiet.
Damn it, Karen, the
Yes.
yes. are not open yet. Stay out.
Like you weren't expecting that.
It's like, hey, honey. Oh God, what's happening here?
I'll tell you, I get no respect at all.
Oh, I just realized I passed level 100. I'm at level 102.
Oh, nice, nice, very nice.
Congrats. Yay.
Wonderful. Yay!
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 Ow, my legs hurt. Oh, ow. And not a good way. The hell is that?
Yes.
What do you mean, yes?
I've making bulletproof glass since 37 of them.
Oh.
Ooh, you little shit.
Nope.
My kittens, one of my kittens is back to trying to chew a wire.
Oh.
Gonna get a little ass tapping, and not in a good way.
You didn't say the correct word.
Oh, and now she's kissing my finger like I didn't just do that shit.
Wyatt, go clean your room.
Oh no.
Kyle?
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 I mean,
Kyle.
Dark Angel, not Kyle. Sorry. Can you help me?
Help you with what?
Can you remove these blocks in the middle right here?
Which
What's the
ones?
trap?
It's a tarp.
Ones. Save me a little time. Thank you. Oh man, Dark Angel, I was really liking digging your speak easy thing you guys built over there.
Yeah.
That was you, right? Made like the speak easy.
No, I built the airport.
Oh no, that was Natty. That's right. Yeah, you.
You didn't see the airport, did you?
No, that's the one you and DJ wore, right?
Me and Blitz made the airport on this server.
Oh, on this one?
Yeah.
Oh no, I didn't see it. Where's that at?
Oh.
It's in one of the mountains.
Oh, holy
It's not too
shit.
far from here.
Oh,
Something happened. My
well, we're
internet.
gonna have to make an airport over here and start flying over there.
There is. Well, it's not here.
My
I can take you to it
internet.
when you're done building.
Well, I'm telling you now, this Twin Tower project's gonna take a while.
Well, would you like to see it now?
That's what they all say.
Oh,
I feel like it's a trap.
shit.
It's a check.
One dick picture? Oh, you're gone.
Oh shit. Really?
I know I'm getting fat, man.
No.
Well, my bathtub's got stretch.
Oh my god.
And my belly button heck.
Your belly button access.
My god.
Surprised if I got my own pulse.
Oh my.
Why you keep saying, "Oh my god"?
This is bullshit.
you get the other ones, Angel?
What other ones?
It's just these two corners here, this corner and that corner. And then after that, I'll airport. I'm probably gonna jump off. It's starting to get late. I gotta get up.
Oh,
Gotta get deliveries. Gotta start working on that. Hello.
hello.
Ah, it's Captain Say.
Ooh.
It's Sissy.
Captain?
What?
What?
Yes, hello. Who?
Hello.
The
Penis.
other clown of the server.
I
Penis?
resent that.
No, you resemble that.
You resemble it. Shut up. You're not my dad.
No, but I
Oh,
may
but
be your
she's
mom.
your auntie.
It's true. Wait, no. Impossible.
Improbable.
But possible.
Angel,
Impasta.
is there a way to make the hammer stronger?
No.
Should I add like some mods to it?
Yeah, I have currently on it the Wood Splitter mod, the Gravedigger mod,
Whoops.
the Ironbreaker mod, and a Bunker Buster mod.
No fire?
I can add the fire to it because it is a level 6 hammer. You
Like
beating
that?
it? Are you packing a can of chew? What are you doing?
I'm literally just smacking my fingertips together. I don't know why.
At least your hand doesn't go numb when you're moving the mouse back and forth.
I have no comment. Next question. Think it's
Siri.
wrong kind of games there if that's happening.
Well, I have arthritis.
How old are you? 80? 90?
35.
Good
I mean 30.
God.
33. Sorry, 33.
Shit, I'm 29.
my-
I'm not long for this world.
Well, I used to play back in my early 20s. I played Call of Duty professionally.
Oh, see, that's the problem. You play a bad game, you get the bad disease.
Oh my god.
And I literally can't hold a controller anymore.
Oof.
Ooh, that does
When
suck,
you use
bud.
that hand so many times, you lose the strength.
Oh my god, you
That's
boys.
why you get a bracer.
Those don't help.
Oh, I thought they do.
Oh shit.
Mm,
No, they don't
not when
work.
your hands go numb.
Or is that supposed to
No.
be for carpal tunnel?
It's for
Uh,
carpal tunnel.
It don't work for carpal tunnel either.
Arthritis.
It's for one of those diseases. What was I doing in this house?
I don't know.
I don't even.
It's really bad when you're fingering a girl and then you're you
Oh
lose the
my
spot and your
God.
fingers go numb.
Bad.
Do you feel that? Because I sure hell can't.
Right?
You feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
Definitely not.
I mean, one time at Christmas time, I sat on Santa's lap. His eye was open. Boy, what a present he gave me.
Got a better.
Oh my god.
That's how Paul went north real quick.
I mean, look, man. I mean, my sex life's terrible, man. My wife put a mirror over the dog's bed.
Oh my god.
God.
Wait, don't sit so close.
What did we start? What have we done?
Oh, I mean, actually, she put a mirror over our bed. She said she likes to watch herself laugh.
Alright, more books for the library.
Okay, that one was good.
I think I hurt myself.
I'm just getting all these jokes from Rodney Dangerfield. That's all I'm doing.
I know you are, but they're still funny.
Right?
He was always funny. He's one of my favorite comedians. I love it. I crack up over stuff because he's so unique compared to like everybody else.
He was
But
the
he
king.
discovered a lot of media like Seinfeld, Roseanne. I think even Jim Carrey.
The man was the god of one hit or one line.
With the
jokes.
one-liners, yeah.
He was the one that created it.
Oh man, I still like watching like Caddyshack
Mm-hmm.
and Back to School. I literally felt like that when I went back to PSU. Like 36. I felt like I was like Rodney Dangerfield going back to school, man. Because like trying to hang out with like a bunch of 19-year-olds, you don't fit in anymore. You know, it's just-
No.
Yeah. I remember one time, and I'm not bullshit, this is no joke. Like, I joined this Filipino club because I'm Filipino. And I was like, oh, you know, want to get to know my heritage a little more. We went up to Everett, Washington University. And then, you know, and a bunch of kids in there, like 18, 19, 20, 21. I think I was the only one. I think I was fucking like 36. You know, and we get there, and it was like this talent show, right? So I didn't think anything. I'm like, okay, it's gonna be a talent show. But oh shit, they all went to like this frat party, you know, and I'm like, man, if I get busted by the fucking cops here, I'm going to jail because everybody was fucking drinking. You know, yeah, just totally fell out of place. And then like some of the kids were like, "How old are you?" I was like,
Oh my god.
I know. I was like, man, I really fell out of place now.
To be quite honest, I know that I would fit just fine because when I was flying back from Japan, the Japanese airline asked how old I was before I could get up.
Oh my god.
She laughed at me and goes, "I'm sorry, how old?" And I was like, "Oh, I was like, I'm old enough." I was really offended by it. I was like,
You're
"I don't
right.
look that fucking young."
Why would that be offended by that? Wouldn't that be
'Cause
like
it's
a
offensive.
compliment?
No. No, it's offensive.
After a while, when you have 19-year-olds asking for your IDs, you get a little annoyed.
Yeah, bud, you do.
You're like, "Yeah, right, let me see your ID." I'm like, "I'm old enough to be a mother."
Exactly.
Exactly.
Ow. Well,
No, my potted plant fell.
I'm not
And
long
one
for
time
this
I
one.
had somebody sit there and check my ID, and they're like, "This is fake," and I was like, "I swear, please, I swear."
That's when you demand to speak with their manager.
All right,
Choke
motherfuckers.
slam them because that's the wrong thing to do at any point in time.
What?
Choke slamming somebody just because they piss you off.
No, you tombstone them. Tombstone them.
Yeah.
Hello, Red Zombie.
Baka, you still got some
Ah!
Well, maybe you should stop jerking off.
Right?
Yeah.
You want the semen, sir?
See, man,
Wait, did he make some forges or not yet?
No, need to make some.
Oh,
Do you have the recipe?
Yeah,
should.
I guess we
I
start.
was gonna say, yeah, the recipe is in the library.
I got everything.
Speaking of, I need to donate more to the library.
I hate you.
But it's looking, but
The box is almost already
the
full.
structure is looking pretty good so far. I mean, the design's coming along just like it. So
Been for the past few days, I
The
have
nuke is inbound.
building. I've just now started it, and it's finally taking shape. So I'm a little bit like, I've been avoiding this project too long.
What are you guys doing?
Building a house.
Mine's a mansion.
Where?
Mine is.
is it in the
above-
city or somewhere else?
It's somewhere else. It's on out on a
Where's the airport?
on a hill somewhere?
On the
across
hill.
somewhere.
It's actually close to me.
Uh-oh, that's fair.
I thought it was close to the city. Am I wrong about that?
The airport?
Yeah.
You're on the hill, and you guys are literally. Yeah, you're actually.
Hold on, I can teleport to it.
I think you're between me and the city,
Oh, really?
the prefab city. Not the.
God damn it, Dark! You came over and took all the mines again, didn't you?
Yep.
I love how there's no denying it. Just, yep.
Yes, sir.
It's like,
God damn it.
Confirmed.
Can confirm that.
God damn it, Bobby!
God damn it, Bubba.
These zombies are the most dangerous zombies in the world. One bite and I'm done.
Alright,
Hi,
I'm gonna
Karen.
grab some books for you guys for the library.
Oh, yeah, add more to the pile.
I don't want to go organize. I spent like 2 hours organizing those.
That's what you get for taking donations.
Well, you know, I try to make free books for everybody.
And I'm helping support that cause.
I noticed.
For a work.
Ah!
The buses are full of clothing if nobody took those.
No!
We know it now.
I just want to focus on my project.
God damn.
Sorry,
Damn.
but
I think we broke her.
You broke me. Oh, God.
We broke her, Bobby.
Well,
We broke her.
I got a machine gun combo technically, so I'm
Alright,
happy.
fine. Hold on. Let's finish this goddamn wall. There.
I really can't afford to get slapped.
Yeah, you can.
No, I can't. I got 10 health. Ah!
He got snacks.
Ah!
It's like to hear him. Ah!
There.
That,
Bah,
one time where
bah.
he flew, that one time where he flew off the bed and goes, ah!
It's not my fault that wasn't up to code.
I climbed up and I see him go flying off the building. Go,
I went like I just went.
Somebody just make a snorting sound.
Yep.
Yes, she did.
It's not my fault you had to build it up to OSHA code. Fucking
Well, you
took
know
off
what?
like a rocket.
Well, you know what? Fuck you. No.
Hello, Zamboni. I want a Zamboni.
You get no Zambonis and you will like it.
Probably I can't fucking afford them.
Zamboni.
What is a Zamboni? A car?
Oh, no,
Some
it's for
kind of
cleaning
food?
the ice.
Oh yeah, the big old ice sweepers.
Mm-hmm.
I want one of those.
Don't get one.
Word.
Alright, let me put this stuff up in here.
I'm not sure if that red.
Then
Okay,
I got
that red's-
back to the damn city and go sorting.
Okay, now
Fuck
I
this
have-
shit,
now
I'm out.
I have 7 health.
Fuck this shit, I'm out alright now. I'm not
Wish
fucking
I had a health
nothing,
kit.
but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here.
Oh, bless you. Oh no. Oh no, I'm stuck. Alright.
I wish I had some health.
Oh, I wish I was an Oscar Mayer reader.
That's what I really truly like to be. Cause if I were an Oscar Mayer wiener, everyone would be in love with me.
Sing it proud.
Sing it louder now.
Ah! I fell.
Wow. Wow, Luigi.
He goes, that doesn't belong there.
There was no. I thought I was gonna hit like a railing or something. I just fucking flew. There was no warning or nothing. I saw the sky and then ground.
I must be too fucking tired. I'm laughing at everything.
Oh man, I got another fucking horde outside.
God.
Get
You
that.
know what? I'm about to start changing late. Well,
What's that? More books? Gotcha.
What the hell is going on?
I don't know.
I heard you wanted more books. I'm here to deliver more books.
What's that? What? Ooh, power doors and bridge schematics? Hello. That's a cool schematic.
Did you not have those?
Oh, I have it. That's just a really good
There. There you go. 4 more books. See ya.
one. Hey,
How is there no output from this?
What happened?
Ah, I'm gotta take care of these motherfuckers first.
Oh, if I can get out, I would help. There's no output because there's no energy in them. That's why there's no output.
What?
There's no energy in the batteries.
I just put fresh new batteries in.
Did you? Because I'm just saying 5. I'm seeing all of them are dead.
Yeah, I did. I just put fresh new batteries in.
Welcome to the solar system.
I smacked it.
So
It's up there.
Am I not allowed to save waypoints?
Huh?
Can't.
Can somebody loan me 4,000 tokens?
Jesus Christ.
Uh,
Okay.
Is that enough?
I give it to you. What do you need?
So
Buy
we
it.
need to hook
Getting a
this
cement mixer.
to the generator.
Oh, need a single.
I- Did have it hooked. Why is it not hooked again?
Give me a second. I'll go back to
think-
the need the money.
Oh, I think I got.
What's it-
No, I think I have it.
I think the generator can only have so many, or the relays can only have so many things hooked up. Can't they?
Yeah.
That's oh my
Might have hit,
god.
might have
Okay.
hit its limit.
Oh, motherfucker.
But you can just make another relay, can't you?
Yeah, I can make another relay, but let me check. It's got to be the one in the back here.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not getting power
How could you tell?
because I'm looking at them and they're grayed out, and these aren't.
Oh,
So you're right. I must have hit my maximum limit on those.
then we'll just make another
I'm gonna need to get a level 6 power system. That's what it is.
a level 6 power system.
It's a solar cell.
Wait, is it
Library,
not a
yeah.
tier 6?
Huh?
What tier is a solar cell?
Oh, they're 5s and 1 4 because I smacked it earlier.
Oh, so we lost all the tier 6s? Poop sucks on a stick.
Do you need
I
a tier
know.
6 battery? Is that what you're talking about?
No, solar
No.
cells.
Yeah.
Well,
I accidentally smacked our solar bank earlier, and it went poof in one shot.
I have one tier 6 solar cell on me, so I can throw that in there.
That's all you buy?
Okay, take the 4 out.
Remember me
Yeah,
if you
and
need
then I
medical
have
supplies.
like 90 billion fucking dukes, so I can go.
You want to donate some of those dukes to me?
No.
What?
No, you hurt the man.
It's not funny.
I'm sorry. Not really.
It really is funny.
Your pain is my enjoyment.
Arr.
Giggity. Alright, let's see what we have here. Give me your solars, I'll hit you with a hammer, lady.
Uh-oh.
Hey, look, 2 tier 6 solar cells.
He's threatening me. Good
No,
time.
I was threatening Jen, and she had 4 tier 6 solar cells. Oh no, I'm short the last bit of money. Shit.
Oh, I'll come over.
I mean,
Yeah,
you're getting 5 tier 6 solar cells. So.
Attention, Kmart shoppers. We have a sale on
There.
dyes.
Hello.
Sell on dyes.
I have so much dye, it's not even funny.
I know. I feel a lot now.
Feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
I'm feeling it.
Alright.
Hey,
So-
nah.
oh wait.
Oh, I thought I'm feeling
I
it now, Mr. Krabs.
I can't get to your home, so take these,
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
and I'll be over there to get the tier 5s.
Take 2 of these and call me in the morning.
Right?
I think that should be enough solar cells. I can't believe found 5 at one trader. Good life choices today.
Oh yeah.
Are you
Spent
feeling
all
it
of
now, Mr. Krabs? I'm feeling a
Oh, I'm
warm
fe-
spot. Sorry.
We
Everything should be okie dokie now.
well, we still need to make a. Oh no, I was gonna say you still need to make a relay, but might not need to.
No, I think it was just we were short on power. Yeah, we were just short on power, and one still is short on power, but that's okay.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine for right now. Fuck it.
Roger,
Yeah.
no presents for you. Where you at?
Trader.
Trader.
He's a
Yeah.
traitor. Kill him.
Where's your chest at?
It's in the tower place we're building.
Never ask
know,
a
but
traitor
where
where
is
his shit's at.
I see
Downstairs.
it. All right, I'm putting stuff in.
I wonder how bad it would be. I wonder if that would work. If you hid gas barrels and you had landmines in a room, would the landmines cause the barrels to explode?
Quite possibly.
Yeah, I think it would.
Just have a death room? I ought to try that, because I'm an asshole.
Oh my god. Thank you for the solar cells, bud.
Oh yeah. I'm fucking surprised. One trader had 5 solar cells.
Yeah.
Yep, shit.
What's this town?
Man,
Town?
man, you stupid motion sensor.
Where are you trying to go? It's
No, I'm just looking at.
Oh,
the-
that's not
guys
hooked
got.
up either.
It's hooked up. There's
No.
a wire running to it.
I'm looking at it right now, and no. I don't know what's going on.
You've probably hit your wire limit.
How come the town's command don't work?
what town are you trying to go to?
I'm just kind of curious how it is.
Okay, you're gonna put in FTW grass,
Yeah, grass.
space grass, FTW space desert,
Doesn't do anything.
or yeah, wasteland.
The
That's
town
not
thing
working.
doesn't do anything. It says it does something, but it doesn't do anything.
Hold on.
Man, back in my day, things were simple. You didn't have all this fancy powered things.
Right?
You just had a door and a shotgun hooked up to the door handle behind it.
I'm just gonna undo the ones in the back here real quick. That should give me enough power.
I got your town right here.
Oh yeah, I'll fill in this half-ass trench I was making because I was gonna put metal spikes down all around. Gotta
Okay.
give the bamboo something to fight against.
Mm. Actually, I think I forgot to hook it. Oop, whoop, oh shit. Let's see. Yep, I forgot to do it in there. Ah. Well, here's the better way for right now.
The old school way.
Yep.
I'll let
Do,
you
do,
get
do,
in
do,
front
do.
of us all now.
Yeah.
Here, where are you?
I'm eating peanut butter on the spoon.
Oh, that's the best.
Oh, I thought that was your dog.
I don't have a dog.
Peanut butter plus spoon equals the afternoon.
Yeah, I think I hit my wire limit.
Well, let's make another relay then, shall we?
All closed and
it's a-
booked
Now.
or
Need to
sorted.
learn relay wire.
Did you look in your chest outside?
Yeah, I just saw them.
2,
What's your harvesting level?
3. Hold on.
I just want to know what your living on the land level was.
I haven't gotten living off the land yet. There it goes.
Roger.
I'll harvest these
Ah.
if you don't mind.
You need to look in your chest.
I have living off
Like-
the Ooh,
Like meow.
shit, I could finish living
Redder.
off the lid actually.
Before you do any more trading.
Oh no, that's reading. Reading some books. Read every. Oh shit! I just scrapped that. Okay, never mind.
The books, man.
And 1, 2, 3, 4,
Hey.
5. There we
Yeah, Tier 5s will hold me good because all I plan to do is power like 4 turrets.
Okay.
And here I am.
There we go.
It's America.
I don't have nearly as stuff as you to protect.
fight?
I got what? Who?
No fight?
No.
Okay. All donations are put away, and so is
Right
the
in the
school
neck.
buses. They're empty.
That's not how this works.
You don't know that.
Oh look, there's a chest here.
Yep.
Antelope.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Ooh, piece again.
All right, here I come.
Roger's chest.
Oh
Already?
shit!
Touch it.
Holy
Put
crap!
stuff
I didn't
in
know
your
you.
crib.
I didn't know you can get rid
Here
of
I
stun
come,
chance
here
in general.
Already?
That's adorable.
No, why do I always fall down there?
Because you're an idiot.
Could somebody put some blocks here so I don't
Oh,
slide
for
down these
goodness.
racks?
Oh my
I
god.
slide down right here and I fall into the spikes.
It sounds like a you problem.
Here.
No, we need to take out these blocks, right?
You heard him. You need to take him out.
Slide the blocks down there.
Let's see.
Ugh.
Ubu,
Ugh.
Ubu senpai.
No.
Oh. Shit. Had.
That's right.
Oh yeah. You don't have to replant. That makes my job easier. That's not a pinch of seed. That's a whole different department.
Is that better? You gonna be okay?
Oh. Yeah, just wait until Kyrie gets here and then. No, she can put me on this side. Alright, checking out the kids. Checking out. Ooh, I'm so excited. You made me so excited. What did you get me?
So excited. I just can't hide. I hear a zombie. There's a horde.
You're a horde.
Well, I appreciate this, but I can't level up with these blocks.
But I don't appreciate.
No, but you got the monies.
Where are you at, V?
Look at me.
There we
I'm
go.
up here.
Baka. Right behind you. I got us.
I got 3.
Ooh, what you building up yonder?
Ooh.
Ooh, piece
I
again.
I need more leather.
Did you make these or?
Yeah.
Did I make those blocks? No, they were
Where,
given to
where
me.
do you want me to put all the stuff I harvested? Or do you just want to
Oh.
put them away?
I'll
They,
just grab
they
'em.
were given to me by an admin.
Can I
Yummy.
make them in shapes? No. Aww. Well, anyways, it'll work. Thank you.
Thank you.
I may have maxed out by living off the land first.
Hey, all of you new people on here, have you had a chance to go to the game selector channel and select what game you're playing?
Also, put these glasses on.
We're
Like
trying to
what?
get people to wear your glasses.
Yeah.
The ones that do like 30% crafting.
Yeah,
Yeah, I believe I have some. So.
I was trying to get Roger to put them on.
I've got some selling at my place.
Yeah, I bought them.
What to do? I really
They're
don't know what to do.
nerdy.
I really don't know what to do except loot things, and that's it.
Loot, loot, loot. That's all you do.
Like, that gets. Anyone need car batteries?
Wait, you're trying to give me glasses?
Yeah, they're in the
Hey,
chest.
nerd.
Is it the it's like the experience one?
Yeah.
Oh,
believe
cool.
so.
Do you want a speaker, V?
No, I don't need a speaker.
Somewhere at some point I picked up a speaker.
Anyways, I also have in here cell phone for sale too.
You have cell phones for sale?
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. Mm-hmm.
That's what I heard.
Mm-hmm.
My brain ain't good much.
Angel, do you
more.
got any you don't got cement on?
I don't.
Where you at?
Rashi?
What?
Here,
Automatically done with all the shit today.
The amount of times I've heard him call my name.
here, pick those up.
Rashi.
Roger,
Yeah.
pick those up.
Shit, I'm gonna need to make more.
What's it?
Sure.
Let me
Where's your chest?
To the left.
No.
Giggity.
Where
Oh.
is your chest, young man?
Oh, you know what I was gonna ask you.
Mm,
No.
Hey,
Damn it.
if you lick in your concrete mixer,
Thank you. I haven't been licking.
just go look. I just put something in there for you.
Oh! Oh.
Listen to the lady.
Dense as a brick.
Listen, Linda.
Listen, Linda.
I wish I got wandering hordes.
No,
They have them all the time over here. I don't know why.
Mhm.
I'm not that lucky.
Damn.
I looked in my chest.
I gave them to you. You picked them up.
Your concrete mixer.
Oh,
Jesus Christ. You said 3 times concrete mixer does not look in said mixer.
Here, it's not
I'm looking in the workbench. There's nothing here.
the work.
Nah, I know.
I'm throwing you. That's it. I'm throwing you off a cliff.
Someone slash kill him.
Come here. Pop you on the head.
Too bad this isn't like Rust. You could actually do that.
What?
Just fucking knock someone out and drag them off a cliff.
True.
Definitely
Do it on
dirty
Ark, too.
Oh, no.
No.
I like knocking people out and dragging them into the water and watch them drown.
An arc.
Yeah, in Ark.
Oh, I've done it so many times. Where there was been one time on my base where I opened my door and there was a noob that passed out on my front door, and I just went, "What the fuck?" So I'm being the asshole that I am. I dragged his body all the way to the water.
Hey, it works.
Well, I was like, I woke up. I was like, I go out, log into the game, and I opened my front door, my big giant door, and I see a body just laying right there, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Rule 1 of those games, never log out outside.
Yeah, not in front of somebody's base too.
Just in general.
Back to my project. Hopefully another week's worth because I still gotta paint it and fix the garden on it. Furniture.
Is there a reason there's a hole in the ground next to the
And
staircase?
then I might let a couple
Hole in the ground next to the
people
staircase.
In town, in the city, next to Feed and Seed.
Oh yeah, that's been there for a while.
I don't like it.
What do you not like?
The hole in the ground next to the Feed and Seed.
Oh,
That's the shithole.
that's where you go shit. Yeah.
Well, it's right next to the stairs.
Yeah. Dump and run.
The jumping around. Oh god.
What the fuck?
What?
I finally seen one of those football players.
The clay golem ones,
Yep.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah.
I hate those guys.
they are tough.
I have to go back on my mind.
Did you get all the bellows and stuff I gave you guys?
Yeah.
The crucible. He's got a serious hole starting over here in this wall.
Yeah, probably zombie's been pounding on.
Oh my god, it's 3:18. That's like a big sleepy gummy.
Sleepy gummy.
Got a
No,
lot of
it's not
melatonin in it. Makes it knocks my ass up and makes it.
I can't take those.
Huh?
I can't take those.
What? Oh god.
It makes me sleep for like 18 hours.
Oh
Oh
jeez.
my god.
So I have sleep apnea.
Oh.
You fighting zombies out here? Here's zombies.
No. Clearing the ground
Oh.
with the hammer. Or
Although, if the governor has his way, Friday might eliminate.
What?
The governor, Texas,
Your mic cut out. Sorry.
the governor of Texas is going to be talking when the restaurants are going to be opening back.
Ohio is supposed to come out of lockdown on May 1st.
Knowing California, we ain't never coming out of lockdown.
Oh no! What the fuck?
My fear is that people try to use this as a political weapon. You know,
Like a what?
as a political weapon, like keep
Oh,
it
it's
shut down. To cause the purpose to go to a depression or recession.
Oh, it's
know.
already being used.
Oh yeah, no, I agree, but you know, how much is actually used, I don't know, but
A lot, and they're gonna try.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're already actually mass hysteria again. CDC, ahead of CDC, has already said that the second wave is supposed to be worse. People are saying that we should be closed down for the rest of the year.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, they're trying to keep the country closed down for the rest of the year. Actually,
yeah, I mean, you can't.
You can't
only
do
other-
that.
Not unless they plan to pay my fucking wages every month.
actually, they're talking about paying $2,000 a month to
No,
everybody.
that's been
Yeah.
that's been debunked actually already.
I'm gonna need
really?
a lot more than
Yeah.
that a month.
Well, they've got some other information.
Yeah, because I thought that was weird. There's no way, because the
Yeah.
problem that's going to happen here is two big problems are happening. They're inflating the money. The more money you print, I mean, it's all nice for us, right? But what happens is it inflates the dollar. The dollar becomes less. The second problem is, do you think they're actually just printing out that money? And no, they're borrowing the money. So when they're borrowing the money, what happens is you get debt to GDP ratio. And if the debt is higher than GDP ratio, which it is, it's over 90% now, that is very. I'm in finance, you know, so it's like,
Right.
so, and the only time this ever happened in history was in 1945, when England had to borrow a lot of money from the United States. Their debt was higher than the GDP ratio, and for up to 2006, they finally paid off the last debt to the United States in 2006. From 1945 to 2006. Plus, they had to make a new currency because their currency was so inflated that it was worthless. So they actually had to create a new currency.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Hopefully
That might
this
happen to
month-
us too. We might have to have a new currency because we're going to be so much in fucking debt.
Not
And
a-
incoming Bitcoin.
If we get actually intelligence working and they quit fucking around and trying to shut, people who are trying to get shit done down constantly, maybe we'd actually find a goddamn solution to this coronavirus.
And it's
get
funny
shit
and
going.
it's funny that I'll always hear it from like and I even responded to a friend's message on Facebook. He said, "Why don't we just give a UBI to everybody? Just start doing this and free college." And all that sounds great to me too. I would love that, but I and if you're one of those people, forgive me, I'm not insulting anybody, but it's like a lot of people don't understand how economics freaking works. Borrowing that money. The only two countries that are not in debt in the world right now is Russia. Russia has a surplus. They're the only country that has a surplus in the world. We don't have a surplus. We're in the fucking negative. They don't have no. Look it up. They have no debt. China has a bunch of assets because they gave a bunch of loans to a bunch of countries.
Oh no, we are owned by China.
Well,
we're
that,
fine.
that and the fact that like 99% of anything goes through China, so
And the thing is, and this is where I don't get, we're like, oh, free college, free this. It sounds good. I would love it too. But the thing is, do you think we just have money to print out there? If we do print more money, we'll inflate the dollar, and eventually, China and a bunch of other countries they're gonna be the dominant power. We won't be the dominant power. Social programs won't get paid anymore because there's no money.
if you think about it, they already are the main power.
Not
No,
yet, but they are working on it.
Uh.
Russia and China are working together to lower the dollar. They're trying so hard to lower the dollar. If they can knock the dollar out,
If you want to go about that, America's also working on it too. With the people we have as puppeting for Russia.
Yeah, there's certain people that is definitely working on that.
oh yeah, China and them's been working on it for a while, and I hear what you say. They practically own us. They don't in a sense because they just can't come in and take it from us, right?
Well, no, I'm talking
we're
about
still a
that
world power.
Yeah.
The last thing they have to do is collapse the American economy. If they could collapse the American economy, then they will become the world power.
They own literally. They could just stop transporting shit to us, and they've collapsed the economy. We rely on China to get 90% of the shit built
Well, we
here
were
from
in a
them.
huge, yeah, we've been on a huge. For one, we're technically in a Cold War against them,
Yeah.
and secondly, we're also having a trade war against them. Thirdly, I really do think they're trying to collapse our economy right now because they want to be number one.
Exactly. That's the last thing they need to do. How do we bring America down? That's it. Like we
Right.
own a lot of stuff. If we can bring them down, because think about it. If who has the upper hand? Somebody that's in debt or somebody that's not in debt? Obviously, we have a lot more debt than China, so that would give them the upper hand. The last thing they need to do now is if they could collapse the American economy, then that means the American military will also collapse behind it.
All
Look
they have
what
to
happened
do
to
is
Russia during the Cold War. When Russia collapsed, what happened to the military? It was devastated.
all
they
they
were
have to
looking
do
out.
is not sell or transport anything to us, and they've collapsed the economy.
Not really.
Really.
No, not
Yeah.
really. We can still do it. We've done it before. And we are slowly getting away from that.
Yeah, that's the whole debate on the trade war.
Because even right now, their economy is suffering because nobody in America is buying anything, so they're hurting too.
Yeah, and the fact is that one thing that China that thing is they're not giving us the right information about what's going on over there because apparently another
Wow,
new
that's
virus
pretty
is coming out of there.
Uh-oh, I didn't do it.
Yeah, they're like shutting everything down again. Like,
I
hold
did.
it.
I
Well, it's
didn't
not
do
another
it.
new virus. It's they're having a second wave. They thought they could just open. I mean, if there's no vaccine, there's no medicine for it. It's
No.
I
like
think it's just
No one got any lag?
flu, so
No.
Good. Then nothing happened.
But here's the fun part. I don't care what the says. It's not that bad in Texas. It's just there's been so much pressure on Texas. The reason why we shut down is because there's been so much pressure on media making us look fucking bad that we shut down. Here in Texas, we don't have that bad of a fucking virus spread around here. And everybody's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, y'all need to shut down, just like the rest of the company or the rest of the
Well,
country." And we're like, "We're
well,
not
here's
that
well,
bad."
here's the problem. You say it's not bad, and that's true. It may not be bad. It's only because a lot of people took action to minimize it.
Oh no, yeah.
Now, here's the problem. This virus is very contagious. It's very contagious. So the flu affects one person around you. They say if you're around somebody, it affects one person around you. With this virus, you affect 3 other people, and then do the math, and those 3 other people will affect 3 other people.
I think that's
So if you lift the ban, well, no, it's true.
well. If you go coughing and hacking with the flu around people, you're gonna infect more than just one person around you.
And you know what?
Of course.
You know what? The
But,
flu.
but the point they're trying to make is this is just way more contagious than the flu.
Oh, it's more contagious. but
It's
the
more
death rate for
contagious
it,
than the
so-
flu, but the flu killed more people this year.
No, not true. The flu killed about 60,000 Americans last year. In a year. This has already killed 45,000.
So they say.
Do the math.
Oh,
Well,
no, hold it.
now look. Is the whole world lying? Is Italy?
It could possibly
No,
be.
hold on.
Why would the whole world be lying?
No, hold on.
It doesn't make any sense.
Make a
Hold
one
on
world
a second.
power.
I can actually answer that question. Not the whole world, but certain states are actually lying
Nuh-uh.
about who has
You get me to go to
COVID-19,
bed.
who has died from it. Because if they have a high enough cases, they actually get more money from the
Okay.
government.
Well, okay, let's step back here. Now, we could call bullshit on that stuff, but then you got to say 99% of the world's calling bullshit is making this shit up. You got to be saying Thailand's making this shit up. You got to say Philippines is making this shit up. Everybody
Thanks for
is
the
suffering
business.
from this. The whole
Stay
fucking
safe
world
out
is
there.
suffering from this. So how is it bullshit?
I'm talking about the states. The states are
Well, no,
lying.
I understand.
They're
I
inflating
understand
the
the
numbers.
state, but
Yeah.
people saying, oh, then you got to be saying the whole fucking world, even
What about
Russia,
Africa?
even Brazil. Africa's suffering really bad. They're
Well,
having
they've got their own diseases to worry
well,
about.
and plus they got that too. So
They're
they're getting
also
like
a third
double
world
whammy.
country
Yeah,
in
but
most parts of it, so.
Look, I will say this: this thing's not fake. It's not fucking fake. And
Oh no, I don't
and people with conspiracy shit, I don't think they understand a fucking thing going on. It's very contagious. I've looked into it. I've done the research. I looked into it. I dig for facts. It is legit. The only reason it's not as bad as it right now is because we took action. If we didn't take fucking action, we would be in a lot worse situation. Because when you get sick with this, you're not sick for a week. You're sick for a month.
But it varies per person.
It varies You're right because there's two different strains. Well, they said there's 9. So
There's
the one
several
strain is
strains,
the
yeah.
one strain is you could get the minimal,
Right.
which you're not really that bad sick. You're coughing, or you could get the
That's
severe
right.
one, which is very deadly.
Well, it just
So-
depends. What also really, if you have an underlying health issue, yeah, you're definitely very severely sick.
Oh well, yeah. So there's a number of things. I mean,
The thing that the reason why they shut down everything so quickly is just because it's so highly contagious. Is it recoverable? Absolutely, 100%. It's just the death rate is lower compared to past viruses, but the contagious is just the most contagious one we've ever experienced.
but then you got to think it's more contagious, yes, but then the death toll would be a lot as well. Yeah, can you really put the right figure on how many people have died from it?
No, because
No,
people are
no,
starting to lie
but-
about it.
But
Yeah, no.
I mean, a friend of mine got it down in California. My friend of mine got it. He used to run a club down there, and he was a healthy guy, very healthy guy. Did a fucking marathon the month before. He ended up getting it. Shared how it was. He goes, man, it's the worst thing I've ever fucking dealt with. And then a friend of mine is a nurse in the ER in Queens, New York. So he's seeing it firsthand.
Oh,
So
I
I'm
imagine.
getting reliable sources from it, and I'm hearing of people who have died from it. So, I'm not going to say it's bullshit. I know it's real, and I'm taking it. I mean, look, man, we don't have a fucking vaccine.
No, and we
But you know
won't. It's
what?
not going to take 6 months to make one.
Rashi.
I would love to open the economy too, but I don't know how we can do that without compromising more people and having more deaths. We will have more deaths.
You will. Unfortunately, you're not going to get a compromise. That's the unfortunate part.
When Rashi said they were inflating the numbers here in the States, what was weird was like, okay, Monday, one of the news stations down here said, oh yeah, there's like, my county is Sullivan County. They were like, oh yeah, there's like 45 cases in Sullivan County, and only just a couple deaths in this area, like Southwest Virginia and Northeast Tennessee. The next day, they announced, oh, well, we have to retract this because now there's only 10 cases in Sullivan County. And it's like the rest of them recovered. And I'm like, why would you keep reporting that there's this many people and then all of a sudden retract it?
Right, because like I said, that's the thing is that a lot of states out there, and in fact now, is that a lot of doctors are being forced to have to, when somebody dies from like something like a heart attack, or if they had COVID-19, they have to write on their death certificate like, oh no, you died from COVID-19, so that state funding can get more money from the government. So our death rates and stuff like that, our death numbers.
Another thing I don't agree with.
Well, you got to, even the same thing in Italy. They were just writing people off as like, because, they couldn't keep up with it. I mean, when you heard.
Economy's in the shithole.
Well, it's in the shithole now. It wasn't really that bad of it in the shithole as it is now. It is.
It's pretty bad.
But no, it's really bad. No, but they actually had like but their medical system was the best in Europe, so they said.
Ooh,
No.
No, it wasn't.
Well, on the statistic boards, it was they actually had one of the best medical what do you call that? What would be the word for it? Medical system compared to all of you. That's statistically, what is said. I mean, they're not a third world country. Italy's not a third world country.
Oh no, by far they're not. But can't keep up, people.
They
Well,
make
there's-
mozzarella.
and
How
I-
evil could they be? They
Huh?
make mozzarella.
They're doing some really bad things right
But
now.
mozzarella.
They're doing some really bad things in Africa. So
I mean, we're
Who
doing
is?
similar
Italy?
things
oh
in
yes,
America.
yes.
Like, what are they doing?
Blood diamonds. They're actually helping killing certain some of those terrorists we have down there, people. They're basically getting diamonds and everything down there. Any kind of like diamonds down there. They've got tons of money in it. And I know this because I actually worked with a few of the kids that were saved from there, and they said that we hate Italians because they were just rude to the Africans down there. They're really racist.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
want to work them. Yeah, no, Italian really mean to Africans.
But they make mozzarella.
But
That's the only argument I have, in all honesty, Gord. It's not even- It's not even a good argument. It's just the only argument I have for.
It's like, and I'm part Italian too, so of course I'm just a Heinz 57, really. But
I'm high. Damn
a weird Heinz 57, you know.
it. Well, let's just all hope that things go somewhat back to normal.
So